Our trip to Texas continued as we went from Seminole Canyon to Big Bend National Park, something we were really looking forward to.
So we are in Andersen, Texas, and apparently this is as we dodge people, the only gas until we hit Big Bend National Park.
Yeah, we still have 170 miles to go before empty, but we're not
taking any chances.
We'll pump some gas.
So we got gas and we are headed towards Big Bend National Park. You can sort of see what the landscape looks like. We're 52 miles from Marathon, and supposedly Marathon had gas, but we couldn't figure it out. And our connectivity on our phones and iPads and stuff is very spotty. So we were taking advantage of a bird in the hand, and we will keep on driving.
Yep, we got some good advice from some airstreamers at the North Texas Airstream community, and they said basically to treat the halfway point on your gas tank as empty.
Approaching our first entrance station to Big Bend National Park, and this may be where they collect their fee.
We shall see. Look at that.
Look at that big thing right there.
And I just saw a Roadrunner. Beep, beep. That ain't bad.
Some good viewage up ahead. Look at that. The hottest it's been in the Airstream after traveling has been about 90, 91 degrees. We'll see if we beat that record today. So here we are at Big Bend. We're approaching our campground. To the bus. Tunnel entry. We assume the Airstream could fit.
Yeah. Well, good morning. We are at Rio Grande RV Village Campground here at Big Bend National Park. And let's go ahead and take a look at this campground. It's kind of interesting. This one here is the full hookup area, and we'll show that. I'll show that. There's a lot of campgrounds here that are not full hookups, that are boondocking, and normally that'd be pretty nice because the campgrounds there are nice. You'll see that this one is not one of the most picturesque of campgrounds, even though Big Bend itself is unbelievably gorgeous. This campground is not really that nice, but it does offer full hookups, and the temperature here has been climbing to 103 to 105 degrees during the day, and that is, in my mind, too warm not to have a little bit of air conditioning. The asphalt here, you can see the surface of the campground is just black asphalt. Had hit 141 degrees with my infrared sensor yesterday. Thankfully, our fridge is doing great. The ice is frozen, the beer is cold. We're running at 4 out of 9 settings, so we're still got a ways to go before we need to worry about it getting too warm. And our AC has been running on low, which is crazy. I mean, we haven't even had to turn it up to medium or even high during those periods of 105 degrees sitting on asphalt. So hey, this 2002 Airstream refrigerator is doing decently. All right, you can see the Luv truck and the Luv Sub kind of sitting in their site. We have site number 12, which is all the way at the end. You can see we got a fairly, the view's okay. Surface is black asphalt. There are 25 sites here. You can see the other RVs that are clustered down at the end, and I think that's because of the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi starts at about where those buses are, the big Class A, and you don't get Wi-Fi beyond that, except of course for us, because we have it's kind of a temporary installation here, but we have a Wi-Fi Ranger, and this thing has been working perfectly. We have full super fast internet. It's a Wi-Fi booster, so it's taking the Wi-Fi from the camp store way down at the end there, boosting it, and we're doing great here. So yeah, that Wi-Fi Ranger is working awesome. You can see here we are at the end. Kind of weird here. This is kind of unusual. You can see the dripping from the air conditioner. That's always something I check as soon as the air conditioner gets going to make sure that the condensate's dripping. This is like one heck of a serious dump station. So you can see here full hookups, 30, 50 amp. The dump station here's got these cool little cutouts which makes draining super easy. I'll take a picture of it, but we're on the, as you can tell, I'm using my connector here, and we are on the 50 amp side of things. And this is because inside the Airstream we had, all of a sudden, our electrical monitoring plug that we keep, that's got different lights that'll show the status of the electrical situation. The one light started blinking, showing that there was an open ground. So I switched from the 30 amp to the 50 amp. That problem immediately went away. So I'm thinking there's something funky here. The picnic table is out of the way, which is good. There's one little gas or a barbecue setup down there that I used really just to get the coals going for some of the stuff that we did. Some scrub trees that the vultures like to hang out. Yeah, I cooked potatoes there that a vulture almost snarfed.
So we are grilling at Big Bend National Park, and I'm having a serious birds flash back with the vultures here. They seem to be hanging out waiting for a handout. So we have some potatoes grilling on the grill out there, and we have two vultures there waiting for their share. So we'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to get anything from our potato package.
You can see to help keep things cool too, wherever we have a large expansive window, we put this reflective bubble wrap into the window. You don't really do it up front. These things seem to do a decent job of keeping things cool, but you can see, for example, on the other side here too, all the bubble wrap that's we've custom fitted to our windows to keep them cool. And like I say, that has done very well for us here at Big Bend. We're here at the Sotol Overlook at Big Bend National Park, and it is absolutely spectacular here. As you can see the beauty of the...
You can see all the way into Mexico.
Right. And so we're doing the scenic drive, and I think it's just incredible. I mean, check this out here. We're gonna check this out. Pan around.
The higher up you go, the less heat you have.
Okay, we are hiking in Big Bend. We're going off to a ranch. You see the mountains behind us. It is just absolutely glorious here.
A lot of cactus.
A lot of yeah. So how's the hike doing, Beans?
Not bad, as long as I can see the destination ahead of me. I'll do a 5-minute hike. That's all right.
You're not supposed to say it's 5-minute. This is video and YouTube. We're supposed to make it look like we're in the middle of nowhere, hiking
in
forever.
In the desert. So this is a prickly pear cactus, and the part that's edible is this purple little stem flower thing, and apparently it's pretty hard to get to once you pick it. And what I find interesting is in the Jungle Book, which takes place in the jungle, at least in the Disney version, they're singing about using your claw to pick the prickly pear, and I'm wondering why the prickly pear is in the jungle when it's obviously a desert plant.
But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big pawpaw. Is that correct?
That is true.
Have I given you a clue?
Thanks, Baloo. They say that you shouldn't bring trailers over 20 feet here.
And that's why.
That's why. Yep, this is not for our little Luv Sub. So we had lunch at the National Park Lodge, which the food was okay, but the views were amazing.
We then headed off to the hot springs, which gave us an opportunity to take the truck off-road a little bit.
Yeah, but a hot springs on a 105-degree day, I'm not too sure about.
Well, we'll see.
There's a rock on the right. They weren't kidding when they said this was a narrow road.
After a little four-wheeling,
A lot of four-wheeling.
we're on our way.
So the hot springs used to be a tourist destination complete with store and post office. And here you see what was left of that. Plus there was some amazing rock art which did not fare as well as in Seminole Canyon.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting with these hot springs, but just a square little pool wasn't really it. And Cindy was right. When it's 105 degrees outside, the last thing you want to do is get into hot, steaming water.
As you can see, we have a bug-splattered windshield, but it is just flat. We have left Big Bend National Park and left the mountains and the mesas and the buttes. I guess that's what they call them. And we are headed north. We just passed through Fort Stockton. We're on our way to Pecos, on our way to our next state, which is North Dakota.
North Dakota?
North Dakota, what did I say?
New Mexico.
That's a little ways away. New Mexico.
Easy. Look at that. Look at this vista. As a wise colleague of mine once said, out here you can see Thursday coming on Tuesday. And I would agree with him. That's how flat it is.
Yeah, we're on our way to
We're still looking for some good oil rigs, though.
New Mexico.
North Dakota. That's next year.
Yes, I was just being a soup sandwich.
Well, we hope you liked this video because we love Big Bend National Park. And if you did, definitely give us a big thumbs up.
And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to our channel for more like this. And comment below if you've been to Big Bend, but hopefully not in this heat.
And next week, we're off to Roswell, New Mexico and the UFO Institute.
Thanks for watching.